How to even start this? Little summary. I have been on a little hiatus because I'm working on music. You can find more about that if you're interested at the end of the video. And I thought, you know, editing videos, big work. I don't really want to do that right now. And I wasn't planning on making any videos, but then this happened. Okay. So I knew I had to pull through. I thought I might as well make a video because I am going to watch the video that Avenged Sevenfold released. You may be here and wonder what are you talking about? So Avenged Sevenfold, out of nowhere, they had a new video and they released a new EP, sorry. And I thought, well, I have to see it. Let's see what they have going on for themselves. I expected some cool shit because, you know, they got Nightmare, they got a bunch of good songs. So my friend sends me this post that has the music on it and I was listening to it like, is that a joke? Genuinely traumatizing stuff, everybody. Genuinely traumatized. Then they started doing live performances and they're doing it behind a screen, behind like bars or something. We're going to look at that live performance. So without further ado, hello everyone, this is CORNEA-SAL and let's react to Avenged Sevenfold's new project, STATICA. Sevenfold live. This happened 2-3 days ago. Alright, so let's just go watch the official video. Immediately, this reminds me of like Deus Ex. If you know, you know. This immediately just sounds good. Like, I will listen to this if it were only this. That filter is fire. Listen. And also, you guys complain that I'm gonna talk through this, okay? If you want to watch it, go watch the video. The visuals are insane. This shouldn't be the song. I know some of you guys liked this and you watched this and you liked it. I'm not saying I'm against it completely. Just that with his voice, he should be singing normally. Like, what is that? This is like metalcore for degenerates because I don't like metalcore. New metalcore is literally my worst nightmare. This is worse than Nightmare. So maybe we shouldn't be exaggerating and saying it's like the worst shit that has ever been on this planet. But however, if like a random band had released this, maybe it would have been a little more understandable because they're still finding their sound. You guys have Nightmare. You have to do things well. I don't care. And then people are saying, oh, but you guys want people to be experimental and then you criticize them when being experimental. I'm not criticizing anyone for being experimental. However, if the experiment blew up the house, now this solo is fire. Finally, they let him cook. I like this solo. However, what's going on in the rest of it? Now, let's be for real. Okay, everybody? Maybe it's your favorite band. Maybe it's your favorite band, and your favorite band just made some bull. And this, I'm not saying this is the same. But for example, Deftones, when they released Minus a Mountain. I didn't like it. And I love Deftones. Deftones may be my favorite band. However, that's just not it. And you know what I did like? I liked Gore, which is also hated for being experimental, but I like it. I'm hating on them for being experimental. I'm hating on them because I hate the songs. But I digress. Let's look at the live version. In theory, they're over there. So all you see in the video is just a screen, which is weird because you can have like a semi-transparent screen, or like if you're gorillas, you can do that because you got the characters and the visuals. But what is this? This is just an image. So this is fucked. I hate it so bad. I love this. Yeah, it's making people mad and it's the point, it seems. You don't like the AI perspective getting rid of the people in order to deliver a show or a good or service. Exactly. Why don't we keep people in the scene? Because not keeping the people in the scene is not opposite to AI. And I feel like everything is so overproduced nowadays. The visuals can be good, but the music is just not good. So what are we seeking really? True art? Or purely entertainment? Just bread and circus? I'm not saying what they did is tremendously bad and a total piece of trash. This isn't the metal equivalent of The Room.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I just am not really into it at all because the human perspective is lost being behind the screens. Because one day it can be an AI that sounds exactly like you. It's just computer art, which can be made by AI. It's not going to be long before they make a band that's just purely AI. The voices are in the back, so you can only see the characters. And trust me, this is going to happen. I'm telling you what is going to happen. So supporting these projects that are not human forward is the worst thing that you could do nowadays with the way things are right now. I think it's so Avenged Sevenfold, don't be surprised that people are shitting on your project, because this just feels like, in my opinion, and this is going to be controversial, this is like an Overton window. Because if we're accepting projects that are not human forward, that you can have behind a screen, that the voices are heavily contorted to sound non-human, and the production is perfect, no mistakes, no human sound, something that AI could replicate, we have to steer away from things which AI can replicate, because they're gonna take your job. Please leave your opinion in the comments, you guys, because in my opinion, every time I see something that's overproduced, sounds non-human, it just repulses me. Because what is most important about music and art? That it's human expression. You can relate to what someone else is saying. You could say, okay, but what about the lyrics? Maybe I relate to the lyrics. Let's read the lyrics. Come and sit beside the glow, watch the colors of the show, pull the blanket, gather near, everything you ever loved is right here. Feeling alive in the static, shadows moving on the wall. Flipping from channel to channel, laugh tracks echo in the hall. We tuned in on time. Driving to search for the signal, heard the intro coming through, DJ's voice just fades away, turn it up, I need something new. Stay with me, I feel empty waiting on you. Static love, static dreams, static mind, static seam. So basically, this song, in my opinion, talks about infinite entertainment. And what message are you trying to give by doing something that AI could easily replicate and will replicate in less than 5 years? How about, instead of doing what AI does, a perfect production, hiding behind a screen, epic visuals, things that AI could easily replicate, why don't you go the opposite way? If you're complaining about that, why do you join them? And I know some of you that in the comments will say, it's not that deep, you schizoid nerd. I don't care what you think, because I'm right. And in a few years, you will think back to this exact video and you will be like, holy shit, CORNEA-SAL was right. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. How you react, and how you react to these shitty releases that are on the wrong side, the side that is against humanity, that wants to keep you hooked, that wants to keep you stupid, listening to shit and getting used to slop. That's the side they're on. And don't come to me saying like, oh, but that's their experimentation and blah, 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 blah. They know how to make music. They know how to make music. Listen to any of their other albums, their old albums, their hit albums. They know how to make good music. Why are you making good music? Why are you showing me this shit? These guys could do a live session and record a fire album using their voices, their talent, their skills. They're all excellent musicians. The best vocals, the best guitars, the best drums, the best bass playing. Why do they do this? Again, feel free to call me a crazy schizoid nerd, because I might as well be. I will never accept something like this. It is soulless corporate trash. And that's the end of my opinion. Please go tell me what you think in the comments. Feel free to insult me, call me a crazy bitch. I love it. Now we'll tell you a little bit about me. So I've been taking a pause to make music, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Since I hate AI and I hate overproduction and stuff like that, my next album or LP, I'm not really sure, is going to be made in a live session with real musicians, recorded live, no heavy editing, only EQ. I want you to have real rawness, the things I will speak about from my own experience, my own thoughts, because art is about expressing yourself. And you can make amazing art with a computer, but not a prompt. If it doesn't come from the soul, reject it. So if you want to stay tuned on my news, you can follow me on Instagram. I also have a Patreon in which I talk more in depth about everything. The main content you see will be on the videos. But if you want to know more about me and behind the scenes, you can go to my Patreon. It's only the price of a coffee. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. This was CORNEA-SAL, and I'll see you.